Hi, I'm Melissa Groom, your host and producer of Toddlers to Teens Parent TV Show. I'm here with Tammy Richie, founder of FirstAiduCan2 and proud mother to 3 children. Tammy spent 17 years in the Air Force as an aircraft maintenance engineer before starting her own business. Welcome, Tammy, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, Melissa.
You're welcome. Now, Tammy, you had a very frightening experience with your son when he nearly lost his life. So, can you share with our viewers what happened?
Absolutely. Okay, just imagine you're moving into your new home, you're unpacking your boxes with your toddler or 16 months old right next to you. He goes missing. You go looking for him through the house. Didn't want to walk to the pool, but eventually you did. I walked to the pool and there I found him, my little man, unconscious and floating, fully clothed with his nappy on as well. Now that was quite frightening had I not have been trained, but I had to jump into the pool, pull him out of the pool and went to call 000 on my home phone. Guess what? No home phone. My phone did not work. There was no one else home. I was screaming out for help for the neighbours to come. No one came to my assistance. It was all up to me and what I relied on, the skills that I learnt year after year doing CPR. I had to do CPR in a small little frame. Thankfully, there's not a day goes by that I don't feel blessed that I was able to save his life. I saved his life and then I called 000.
So, how is Carson doing now?
He's totally fine. You know what? There's not a day goes by that I don't feel blessed I was able to save his little life. He's incurred no brain damage whatsoever. He has had, he's a magnet for trouble. He has had lots and lots of incidents, and fortunately I've been able to help him in every aspect, which is why I do what I do now. So he, just to know that, you know, I saved his life and he's a happy, bubbly little boy. Yeah. So there's so many people in the community that rely on the ambulance to turn up. Let me tell you, after I finally logged the call, it took 15 minutes for ambulance to arrive. 15 minutes is way too long before you can start doing anything. It's 3 minutes before someone incurs brain damage. I was fortunate that I knew what to do and I was able to actually preserve his little life until the ambulance arrived.
So, Tammy, you now run a successful business which was created after this experience. So, can you tell us about your business and what you do?
Yes, okay. So FirstAiduCan2 was created because I saved a life. You can too. My courses are all about empowering people to know that they can save a life. It's not just a tick in the box for me. FirstAiduCan2 offers certified courses to corporate businesses and professionals out there, and also not just to professionals but also to mums, to parents, to people in the community. I run very affordable courses which are uncertified. You get all the skills for First Aid Tips course, which runs for 3.5 hours for $50. That's me trying to give back to the community and trying to ensure that everyone knows this skill.
That's great, Tammy. So you're very passionate about educating as many people as you can to save lives. So can you tell our viewers where they can find out more information about your services? You've got uncertified or certified courses.
Yes, certainly. Yeah, they can log on to www.firstaiducan2.com. That's First Aid is FirstAidyUcan2.com, or you can give me a call 0422 213 228.
Lastly, what's some tips that you can give to parents, Tammy?
There's many tips that I'd like to give, but one of the things that when I found my little boy unconscious and floating, I didn't know he was in the pool. My pool gate was not certified, was unsafe. The day I moved into my home, I assumed my pool gate was okay. I was let down by my building inspector. It wasn't okay. So basically, to alleviate that, possibly put a bell on your gate. That way if they're going to climb over or they open the gate, you can actually hear something, because I heard nothing. It's a silent killer. So that's my first tip, put a bell on your gate. Also, pool barriers, so important. So we've changed the laws in Queensland regarding pool safety with regards to pool fences. Ensure that you do this, have your pool fence, because that's another barrier. And then also swimming lessons are really important. Try and encourage swimming classes to not only just do swimming classes from 6 months of age, but try and ask them if they will also do swim safety weeks, which will incorporate fully clothed swimming with nappies, whatever they wear on the day, and part of the lesson to be in a cold water pool as well. It's so different. My little boy was learning to swim from 6 months with his swimmers on, me in the pool and in a warm pool. When I found him, it was in a cold pool without me around, fully clothed. So it's really, really important for that. And also, don't forget to get onto your CPR classes. I'm available to come to you. I can come to your home to do the courses as well as corporate, and all I ask for is a minimum of 6 people to do this.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks for so much for being on the show, and it's been a pleasure to have you, and we're glad that Carson's doing really well now.
Thank you so much. And whose life will you save?